Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ryan Retro channel. This channel is about to change. But first of all, let me just say a huge thank you to each and every one of you who have subscribed. We just hit 50,000 subscribers, which is ridiculous. Yay! Thank you so much everyone! Woo! I can't believe I've hit 50,000 subscribers in less than 2 years. That is just ridiculous. I don't even have the words. That is incredible. Thank you so much to everyone who subscribed to my channel, who liked, watched, shared it with anybody, anyone who helped me in any way. Thank you so much. So I'm going to talk about how my channel will be changing today. But before that, let me just tell you about why my life is going to change a little bit. And that's because I have decided after 10 years to quit my full-time job. For those who don't know, I've been an English teacher in South Korea for 10 years now, and it's been really, really nice. It's been great to meet all the wonderful students. I've really liked helping them learn and grow, and it's been a wonderful job. But the problem is the pay is not great. Even after 10 years of making this my full-time career, my pay is still less than the UK minimum wage, which in Korea, that's fine. I can live nicely, I can have a happy, good life. But when I want to buy a new handheld or buy a computer or something, I just don't have any disposable income. I don't have the money required to buy all the latest things to show you guys. And you know, companies like Retroid, AYN, they don't send me anything. I don't get any review units still, even after I make so many videos about their products, which that's fine. But it's really hard for me to get the latest and greatest products. I do have a Retro Pocket Nova coming. I have splurged on one of those, but I really just want to make more money and live more happily. This 10-year career as an English teacher for me is now coming to an end, and I need to look for the next step in my life. So my initial plan was to take 3 months off work and just kind of take a rest, just take it easy, chill, maybe travel a little bit. I've not had any kind of meaningful break for 10 years. I've been working 10 years straight, and I wanted to just take maybe at least like a month off. I've not had more than a week in 10 years, so I thought maybe I could take a month or a few months off and relax. That was my plan. But this channel is going a lot better than I expected. And it got to the point where I don't want to go, too much into numbers and like money and that kind of stuff, but the channel is making a similar amount of money to my full-time job. Again, my full-time job pays less than the UK minimum wage, so it's not super high by any means, but it's paying similar to that job. So I've got these two kind of things going on in my life right now. One is I'm working this job for 10 years that I like, but it's, if anyone's taught kids before or, been around kids, it's very exhausting trying to control a large group of kids all day long. Their energy just never runs out. It's exhausting, and I feel like I'm getting too old for it. So I've got this really stressful, exhausting job that I don't really like that much. And on the other hand, I've got this channel, which I love. I love making these videos. I love talking to all you guys in the comments and on Discord. And that's making a similar amount of money to my quite miserable job. So I decided instead of taking a break for 3 months, what I'm actually going to do is go full-time on this channel for 3 months and see how that goes. So this is kind of my big announcement today, that from now, for the next few months, I'm going to be going full-time on this channel. I'm going to see how it goes, if I could sustain a living or not, and if I can't, then I'll go back to working again. Don't worry about me, I've got lots of options, I've got lots of experience now, and I can get a job quite easily. So if this channel all goes downhill and everyone leaves and I get no money, then it's okay. I'll go back to work, I'll do some tutoring or something. Ooh, my arm. I'll find a way to survive. I'll be okay, don't worry. But what I'm hoping is that this 3-month experiment will go well, and then I'll be here to stay. That is my dream. I don't know how realistic it is right now, but if it goes well, I'll be here to stay forever. But let's just see how it goes first. So I have some good news and some bad news about that. The good news is that I'll be making a lot more content than before. I won't be exhausted after work every day, coming home and just scrapping together what I can into a video. I'll have full free time to actually make content that's hopefully a bit higher quality and also more content. So I'm going to be putting out 3 videos every single week at a minimum, and I'm also going to start making things like shorts and TikToks and reels, but I'm going to need time to figure out how to do that. I haven't really done that so far. I've made, I think, 2 shorts, so I'm going to need to figure that out and gradually build that up. I'll also be making more content on my website. I recently put out just a kind of tester article to see how that works. And I've got a huge thing coming soon. I'm working every single day on making a huge thing for especially beginners in this scene. So watch out for that, but it'll probably take a month or two because it's going to be really big. So the good news is lots more content is coming your way. I do also have bad news, which this might kind of make people run away. The bad news is there's going to be more sponsorships on my channel. By that, I mean I'm going to do some more like integrated sponsor segments. I'm at a stage where I just do not make enough money for this to be feasible, only just making my regular videos. And now don't get me wrong, I'm not just accepting absolute rubbish and saying things are good when they're not. I refuse to be told what to say. I'm extremely stubborn. And already I've had a lot of conversations with sponsors who kind of want me to say something and I'm just saying no. Literally go away. I won't change my opinion about something because if I say something's good and it's rubbish and then everyone realizes I just lied about it, you would all rightfully leave. And I don't want that. I want everyone to stay. I get sent so many sponsorship offers all the time and I turn them all down because they are absolutely rubbish. But a small part of me does want to accept the really, really random ones. For example, I got offered laser eye surgery as a sponsorship. And I thought it would be quite funny to just in the middle of one of my guide videos be like, but you know the most difficult part of this setup is when you can't see. You need laser eye surgery. I can't promise I won't do that in the future because I think it's quite funny, but I'll mostly just be accepting the sponsorships for relevant things. Things like controllers, mini PCs, handhelds of course, that kind of stuff. So I do already have a lot of things in the pipeline coming up soon. Some of them will be sponsored videos, some will be sponsored integrations, but just because they're sponsored, I will not be lying about anything. I will not let any company tell me what to say. I will not let any company see anything before I post it. Those are non-negotiables for me. So don't worry, everything's going to be my real opinions. And I mean, if you're someone who hates sponsorships, you can just hit the right arrow on your keyboard a few times and just skip past it. Hope no sponsors see that. But anyway, yeah, so that's kind of the bad news. I know some people just absolutely hate seeing sponsorships, but at the moment, that is the difference between me being actually able to do this and not just not making any money. So there will be some more sponsored segments. Just know they're my true opinions. And if you really hate sponsorships, just skip them. That's my advice. But, that's the bad news. The bad news, more sponsorships in videos, which again, I'm sorry, I know people hate it, but I kind of need it to survive at this point. And then the good news is a lot more content. So hopefully this is going to go well. If you want to support me, the best thing you can do is just watch my videos until the end. That is the best way to get them through the algorithm. And obviously that's free as well. Other ways to support me are to buy things using my affiliate links, which I'll put in the description. You can find at ryanretro.com/store. I'm also working on my own custom price tracker I'll release soon, but again, that's going to take a while for me to figure out. I'm not that good at coding yet. And another way to support me, which some lovely people are doing, is subscribing to my Patreon. So I'll put the link in the description too. Thank you so much to these wonderful people on screen right now. They really help me with this as well. It especially helps with costs like running my website and things like that. Oh, my other arm. So this is the beginning of what could be a really exciting time for the channel. The next 3 months, I'll be going full time. I'll be uploading lots of content. I hope to see you all in the comment section talking with me, and we'll see how this goes. If it all goes terribly, nothing works, and I have to go back to my job, it's okay. At least I tried, right? I just don't want to have any regrets. So hope to see you all, hope to keep growing together with you. I'll try my best to put out the best content I can. I'll show you on screen right now. I just have so many videos planned to release. I'm gonna blur them all out, just the likes of Zoo, Joey, Russ, and Aiden Walls don't steal them all. But you can expect lots of content coming soon, starting from tomorrow, where I'm going to be guiding you about how to set up Xbox 360 emulation on Android. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much to everyone who subscribed, who's been here from the beginning, and the people who just joined recently. I'm so happy to have every single one of you here. I love making content for you, and I hope from now I can make more and more content to help you with your Android emulation journey and beyond. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm sure it won't be long before we're saying hello again.